2, 1, go. See if you can stay on.
All right, it's a beautiful spring day, and we recently went to the hobby shop, right?
Yep.
Yep. And what did we pick up?
We got the new AFX Mega G cars.
Yeah, we got a Mega G Plus. They had a blue one. That's a new Camaro. The black hood really makes it look sharp with the spoiler. Okay. And then we have a new Shelby GT500. I think there was a red one, but we opted for the orange one with the red stripes. The headlights on this thing look super sharp. So we're going to work with those AFX cars a little bit. We're going to take them out of the package and have a look at them, make sure everything turns freely. And then you saw this old Ford Torino, the Auto World X-Traction Torino, right?
Yep.
Dad used to have a car like that in high school, and it was really old already at that point. It was pretty fast, but it was a piece of junk. Just really rusty, and everything broke all the time. So you know what? We're going to open up these slot cars. Dad has an X-Acto blade. We'll open them up and we'll take a look at everything. And we're going to give them a little bit of lubrication and give them some run time. Sound good?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we got them out of the package. Why don't you go ahead and hold one of those in your hand, buddy. Picking the Camaro first. Okay, so the Camaro is really sharp. They have paper interior, so it's kind of cool. They look more realistic going around the track with the clear windows. This one has a nice spoiler. It's got the 1LE hood logos on there. License plates, big exhaust pipes out the back. Each one of these has its own unique wheels. One thing I noticed on the Camaro though, we went to the hobby shop. I typically don't buy things online because I like to look at what I'm buying. There was a little bit of overspray on the black around the hood on a different car, and I didn't like that one. But all of them, the front wheels do sit, the front tires sit a little bit far forward on the wheel wells. So I was a little concerned about it running or rubbing on the body. Okay, underneath, beautiful Mega G chassis. You do have to be careful because of clear plastic on the body clips. If you take this guy apart, take the body off the chassis, it has a tendency of snapping that plastic, so you have to be very gentle when you take it off. So let's go and give those tires a roll. Everything seems like it rolls really nice. Yeah, they do roll really nice. The fronts roll very freely. I ran out of this stuff, so I bought more. We use Labelle 107 synthetic oil, medium weight. It's plastic compatible, so it won't damage your plastic over time. So we're going to go ahead. It looks like there's a little bit of white lithium grease on the gears. We have some of that in the basement. I don't know if we need to add a little bit more. We're going to add a little bit of this 107 to everything, the motor bushings and everything. Let's have a look at the Mustang too for a little bit. I really like the Mustang. The Mustang is sharp. Awesome. Hold it in your hand open, buddy. Yeah, so that Mustang, it just looks right. It's centered up on the wheel wells. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a really tiny little Cobra snake logo. It's really awesome. Big exhaust pipes out the back. There's another snake. It looks awesome, and everything turns freely. That front end just looks like it is ready to crash into something. So that's just awesome. The hood louvers on that car. The AFX really did a great job on these two cars, I think. I think that they're both fantastic cars. You know, toy quality stuff, you're going to have things where sometimes things look a little bit off. But you know what? I think these are going to look so awesome going around the track.
One thing that I did notice that's cool about this, it actually has like...
Yeah, the big exhaust stack, the big exhaust pipes out the back.
But also like, look inside.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
The GMT.
Oh, you see, yeah, I gotcha. I see it. Yeah, it's really cool. It's neat. They did a nice, yeah. Oh, yeah, so that's trademark, General Motors trademark. That's what you're looking at. So there's probably a trait, because everything has to be licensed nowadays. Somewhere in here, I'm sure that there is a Ford trademark in here. You can tell that the car's kind of been test run a little bit. AFX always has great contacts. That nice high quality bronze, really cleanly stamped. Okay, so we're going to take these bodies off, and we're going to give them just a little bit of oil here and there. They usually run pretty good, but a little bit of lubrication can't hurt. Okay, so we spent a little bit of time adding some oil. Just a little bit here, here, both sides of the motor, just a touch. And then your rear axles, we oil them here and here. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think we're going to very carefully put these bodies on. The tires look pretty true. Sometimes we take a little sandpaper and run it on the track on the sandpaper. We'll take it into the basement. We'll roll some trains around, and we'll race slot cars in the middle of our huge empire that we are constantly building. Does that sound like a good plan? All right, we'll go downstairs for a little bit. Ooh, you fell off. There you go, I got you back on. That's that black Torino. Hey, you gotta drive those cars a little bit more. It gets around pretty good though. Yeah, so the new Auto World Torino, that one gets around good. A lot of times those cars need a little bit more work, right? Okay. Sounds good. Whoa, big crash. Yeah, so that's that black Torino. That thing gets around really well for what it is. These cars, they just drive differently. You see our track needs to be clean. You see how much black we're getting, just running a little bit? All right, so which one do you want to be out of our new AFX Mega G cars? We got the Mustang, and we have the Camaro. You want to be the Camaro? All right, I'm a Mustang guy myself. I'm a little out of control. So we're going to start out real slow, and we're going to just kind of break them in a little bit, and then we'll gradually start going faster and faster. Okay? Oh my goodness, I think I got a broken car. I can't believe it. So, well, we'll see. Sometimes things get locked up, so it feels like something is binding. Go ahead and drive your car around. I'm going to mess with this. How's that car feel? Okay, so I felt something bind right away. So I'm going to try and drive. Yeah, see, my car is well, that is disappointing. You gotta mess with things a little bit. The Camaro gets around really good. The Mustang just doesn't want to go. Alright. Okay. Well, you can race that car for a little bit. We'll have to contact AFX and see if I get a new car. So I'll contact them. Looks like the brand new motor just went poof, like immediately. So what I did is I took one of our older Mustangs. It's the same chassis underneath these. So basically I got some chrome wheels on my Mustang now. I just want to run the body. We were able to just swap the body out. Alright, man. Are you ready? Let's play a little bit.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Dad crashed right away. Alright, we're going to get it all. Yeah, the chrome wheels look really nice. But the wheels that came on that car are, you know, a little more modern style. They actually look like the GT500 wheels, so that's what was kind of cool. But when I turn this guy, it feels like something is bound. And I think it's on the gear. So you can actually feel it. Here, you turn that. Turn it, and you turn it real slow, you can feel that it like binds in one spot. You feel that? Yeah, so I think that just smoked the motor immediately. But that's okay. It just happens. That's just the way mass-produced items are. Yeah. Alright, well, let's focus on racing. Oh, you're fast. Oh, I crashed over there. That yellow Camaro's fast.
Oh, big crash. That's the turn for us. Yeah, so you have to drive them a little bit. We're at like 15 volts basically. So with a regular power pack, I believe it's 22 volts. So it, you know, we're able to lower the voltage on our track a little bit. Makes them a little bit more drivable. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. So you can stay on. Past me. Well, these cars, they handle really great with these bodies. You're doing really good. Oh, man. Oh, and you lose it. I stayed on. You started hot dogging it a little bit. All right, so that's it. That's our new cars. I'll contact AFX, and I will get a new chassis, I'm sure. Sometimes they'll just send you an entirely new car. Dad's got to find a receipt. Because we bought it from our local hobby shop. But that's okay. The Mega G cars, they're pretty much interchangeable other than the wheelbases on some cars. So we had fun though, right?
Yeah.
All right, high five. Let's play a little more.
Okay, so Dad sent a couple emails to AFX, just one email really, filled out their warranty information. And then this one, it did seem like the crown gear was a little bit off. Like it was out of round, and it kind of put a lot of stress on the motor. And it popped right away. But dealing with AFX, it took them a little while because this is such a new product. They had to get a new shipment of spare chassis, and we got a new one. So it looks like they tested it because you can actually see some wear on the shoes, which is fine. That means that they know that what they sent us is going to work. So we're going to go ahead and put our Mustang body back on there. I put a little bit of grease on all the axles, a little bit of oil, and we're ready to go play. You want to go play, buddy?
Yep.
All right. All right, so we got our Mustang on the track. Go ahead and drive it, buddy. It's going to feel a little bit different than the cars you were just driving. All right, so she's working. No big puff of smoke this time. Oh, driving a little hot. So, nice. Excellent. So AFX had some great customer service, and they took care of us. Yeah, they were pretty good. It was a few emails back and forth, but they got us taken care of. Right, buddy? Yeah. Got some trains hidden. There's one. They're out there rolling. Alright, let's run it for a little bit. Now that I kind of like push the interior up a little bit better, the car feels so much better. It's really good. You can see like the cardstock interior kind of like sags down a little bit. I think it touches the tires.
try your car. Does that feel a little better? I'm driving mild though. You're driving wild, huh? Okay, so something that we just noticed, we have a few cars that have these paper interiors in them, but we never had this issue before, is that the back part of the interior, it was wide enough in the interior that it would actually rub on the inside of the tires. Every once in a while that interior would just kind of drop down a little bit and snag the back side of those tires. So what Dad did was I cut a little bit off. I did it in the Camaro first, and it seems to work a whole lot better. But you can see that it kind of like dropped down a little bit, which is what it was doing before. It would drop down. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to put a little bit of white tacky glue in place to hold it. Because now even though that interior dropped down, the tires aren't catching, and that Camaro gets around so much better. It's pretty amazing how much better it actually made these cars. So we're going to go ahead and put that interior in there. And then I think I'm going to go, because I ran the cars without the interiors, and I'm like, oh wow. And I noticed that that little bit on each interior was really making the car, it would be really, really good, and then it would stop. So I'm kind of wondering if part of the reason why the engine blew on that first chassis that we had is if the paper just kind of got caught. If the paper just kind of got caught on the tires. I don't know. But either way, it's kind of a quality issue. I mean, you should be able to just run these cars out of the case if you wanted to. But now I can see the way that I cut that, there's no way that interior is going to catch on those tires. Okay, you could actually see a little bit of tire marks on those interiors. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, see, that feels so much smoother. It feels like there's no interior in there at all. Yep, so definitely cut those paper interiors down. Now these cars feel really good. Oh, I crashed. That was fun. Don't those cars feel so much better now that we figured them out? I like it. Yeah, you got Thomas and James running. Oh, James came derailed back here? Yeah, he did. I'll fix him. Yeah. Oh, he's running one of those E-Formula cars. Those things get around pretty good. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're just gonna play. You gonna go for the Torino now? Alright, that's a totally different car. So, now if you're gonna play with the Torino, then I'll play with something that's a little more equal. Because this is one of those cars. See, now Dad remembers you gotta drive these a little bit more. Here, I'll get you. Go from an AFX car to one of these you have to really slow down in the turns. The AFX car is just really old. These cars have to be driven. Oh yeah, you're looking fast. Whoa! That new Torino's fast compared to this one. Oh, we both came off at the same time. See, like, my driver flipped over and with his mind, he made you crash. I'll tell you what, you want to get me? I'll get you.
Yeah.
Alright, we're rocking and rolling now. Go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't even know what happened. We weren't even going yet. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you can stay on the longest. You gotta do like I do, make like crazy faces when you're driving. Oh, did you stop there?
No, I didn't actually stop.
Oh, okay. I think you got caught on some tree debris. You got these little trees that shed on the track. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, I almost came off. Oh, I did come off that time. I landed on your lane.